Always feel spiritually fed.
Oh, thank you. And I always love how your ensemble is great.
You change dust into garments, pieces into peace, tears into fountains, chains into release. You are down into action, vision renewed, perfect creation, unfolding in view. You hold on, love, heaven inside you. No matter what you go through, and if your dreams burn down to ashes, you rise again. You are the light of God, the power of prayer, lifted up. Every breath testifies you are the light. You are the light. You are the light. You hold on, love, heaven inside you. No matter what you go through, and if your dreams burn down to ashes, rise again. You are the light of God, the power of prayer, lifted up. Every breath testifies you are the light. You are the light. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You are the light of God, the power of prayer, lifted up. Every breath testifies you are the light. You are the light. You are the light. You are the light. Dust into garments, pieces into peace.
I love you all.
Love you too.
It's been a minute, and I walked into here and I'm still practically in tears because this is home. And I know that many people's hearts are in shock and breaking and trying to figure out what the heck we're doing.
What are we gonna do next?
And in that spirit, we all exist in wholeness and in oneness and in love, and whatever that is being birthed or being changed is always part of the oneness, even when it looks like roughness or division or challenge or pain. And so I keep taking myself back to that knowing of the wholeness and the creative energy and the beauty and the blossoming of who and what we really are, both as individuals and as this community. And in that truth, I include everybody who has ever been a part of this center, including our beloved Reverend Sharon, who has done so much. And including Reverend Patricia and all of us, right? Me, you know. So, and Ruth, and Peter, who's been
And Larry.
And Larry, oh my gosh. So, and shall we go on? You know, the board, all the people who've ever been on the board. The people who are spouses of people who are very committed, Cookie. So, y'all knew if you gave me a microphone, I'd go off on a tangent a little bit. I won't do it for too long. So we'll do, the standard stuff. I do want you to know, some of you already know that whoever wants to, we are staying after service just to it's not the official town hall meeting that is taking place on, I think it's the 19th after service with Max facilitating. This is going to be Corey and me and whoever wants to stay just to say, where are we at? What are we looking for? What do we want? We do, of course, have choices and, just to talk about that. And this is, just to be transparent with each other, So, now that that's said, it is time for our Namaste greeting. And also silence your cell phones if you didn't already. It's time for our Namaste greeting, and this is a time when we can all stand and meet the I, capital I, the I of the other, greeting the divinity that we see through the eyes of the other person who is really one with us. And so go connect with 2 or 3 people with a Namaste greeting, and you can just say, I love you, or you can say, Namaste, or
It's been a while.
No, I'm not.
That's capitalized in this word, but I had to get back on some kind of normalcy.
Good to see you.
That's a set of keys.
Apparently, it is not actually Peter's birthday today. I was ready to celebrate. Anybody want to celebrate Peter's birthday anyway? Anyway, if you have a birthday in October, this is the first Sunday of the month, and this is when we celebrate October birthdays in particular, and I understand there's a cake. Is that true, Carol Marr?
Yes, there's a cake.
We are so blessed.
Sponsored by Jennifer Cartan.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer Cartan. We are very blessed. Yeah. Speaking of Jennifer Cartan, these Gourmets for Gods things have been, or for God, anyway, have been absolutely fabulous. We went to Gwen's yesterday. We had to miss Nen's the weekend before, but I hear it was great, and the Cartans was also wonderful. So, absolutely great community building. And now, join with me in the presence that we are already in simply by being here together, in the presence that we are always a part of, working in us, as us, through us. There is one power, one presence, one infinite life, one infinite grace. It is the wholeness of being, the oneness of being, the infinite intelligence that is flowing in, through, and as all things. And I, Debbie, am one with this intelligence, with this bright light, with this infinite presence of being. And this is true for each and every one of us here. It is true for Jerry as our speaker, and each and every person who is supporting in any way or loving in any way this Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living. Today, this service goes smoothly. It is a rocket ship of desire. It is absolute goodness. It is perfection right here and right now, flowing through Jerry and each and every person here. Her talk goes so smoothly, it knocks it out of the park. It is absolutely amazing because Spirit speaks through her. And she is that connection for us right here and right now. And I am so grateful. I give thanks, and so it is.
So it is. So it is.
Do we have readings? Aha, readings. Howard Thurman says, "Listen to the long stillness. New life is stirring. New dreams are on the wing. New hopes are being readied. Humankind is fashioning a new heart. Humankind is forging a new mind. God is at work. This is the season of promise." And Dr. King, "Use me, God. Show me how to take who I am, who I want to be, and what I can do, and use it for a purpose greater than myself." Ernest Holmes, "You are more than you appear to be. Life is greater than you have ever known it. The best is yet to come." And so it is.
So it is. So it is.
And now we have a guided meditation.
Let's start by taking a couple of slow, deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Start to notice the rise and fall of your chest and your stomach. Focus in on your heart, all of your energy, all of your attention, right there. Think about something that you feel deeply grateful for, something that fills your heart with warmth and joy and love. Notice how your heart feels when you're in this place of gratitude. Let's take that feeling and expand that. You can even give it a color, any color that you like. See it as a light coming from your heart and expanding up towards the top of your head. Filling every cell of your body with this warmth, this appreciation, this love. Feeling it going down to the tips of your fingers. And all the way down to your toes. Take the last minute of this song to embrace and enjoy this feeling of warmth and gratitude.
is powerful. I'm still in it. I'd like to welcome our guest speaker, Jerry Walker. It's not her first gig here, and I love hearing her speak. She is graciously gifting SCSL with her message, and we are, of course, so grateful to have her with us today. Jerry currently serves as Ministerial Intern and Spiritual Practitioner at the Center for Spiritual Awareness in West Sacramento. She has been a student at the Ernest Holmes Institute and the Centers for Spiritual Living and School of Spiritual Leadership San Diego campus since 2021. Currently, she has completed 4 years of her ministerial studies. How close are you?
1/4 away.
1/4 away. Okay. We're all sending some good energy that direction. That's awesome. At her completion, she will have a ministerial degree. Jerry intends to open her own center, which she will call the Illuminating Light for Hope, HOPE Ministries, where HOPE stands for helping other people evolve to be their best selves, our best selves. Welcome, Jerry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Centers for Spiritual Living. I am so excited to be here today. And yes, I'm a ministerial intern with the Center for Spiritual Awareness in West Sacramento, California. I bring greetings and blessings from our senior minister, Reverend Rick Harrell. I am 1/4 away from completing my ministerial degree. I am so excited about that. And I'm excited about being here today. And I'm here today to speak to you about the topic of the month, the topic of the week, and it is the ultimate glow up. The ultimate glow up. The spiritual principle I'm going to be referring to is also clarity. Clarity, presence provides us with the clarity that we need for our lives. So, when I first saw this topic, I thought, what is this about? I'm kind of confused. I was kind of confused. But then I realized that when I look at the ultimate glow up, when I look at raising my consciousness, when I look at rising up, leveling up, seeing only positiveness, seeing only opportunities to dwell into the goodness of my life and to dwell into the goodness of the lives of others, then I began to understand the ultimate glow up, the ultimate rising up, the ultimate seeing for yourself an amazing life that is filled with all that is good, and all that is good is coming your way. Yes. So it inspired me. It allowed me to feel excited. And I hope this is what the framers who developed this topic had in mind, because this is what it means to me. So I would like to tell you a story about an opportunity that I have been given in my life, an opportunity that I have been shown in my life that allowed me to rise up, to level up, to glow up, to blow up, to be more. I believe that anyone that sees themselves as a change agent or a change maker or someone who is here to make a difference has an overcoming story. We always have an overcoming story whenever we rise up to be something even more than what we were before. So I used to have this ritual. I would go, when I worked for the state of California as a permanent employee, I would go on my lunch hour or my breaks, and I would take a walk to the little Spanish Catholic church at the end of the block. Well, it was kind of a few blocks, but it never felt like it was a long journey because I was always so eager to get there. And I say this because the Catholic Church, as we all know, many churches are not open daily. hourly or even weekly. But the Catholic Church always was. So it was there that I would find my refuge whenever I needed to pray or needed to listen to Spirit. So on this particular day, on my way to the little Spanish Catholic Church, I'm not feeling the greatest this day. I'm feeling a little low this day. I'm feeling a little uneasy this day. I'm not feeling right with the world this day. And isn't that what always happens? You wake up, you go to your job, and you realize this job is really not for me. Or this job is going to be the death of me because it is wearing me down. And I don't feel any satisfaction from this job anymore. So I go to my little Spanish Catholic church on the corner, and I go into the church, and I dip my hands in the holy water, and I do the sign of the cross. And then I go into this beautiful sanctuary, and I sit down. Now at this time, I am beyond affirming prayer. At this time, I am begging. I'm saying, God, I need to get out of this place. I need to find somewhere else to work. I need a new boss. I need a new employer. I need. And what I heard so very clearly was, I have already given you a job. I said, what? I have already given you a job. You work for me. I'm looking around the church, like, who is that talking? Because the voice is really booming, like they're talking rather loudly in the sanctuary. But that was the voice of Spirit telling me that there was nothing I needed to worry about. There was nothing that I needed to be concerned about. There was nothing that was going to hold me back because I had a job. I had a new boss. I just had to open up my ears to hear and my heart to listen. I was stunned. I received an epiphany that day that changed my life. It allowed me to rise above the pain and the suffering that I was feeling because I was so unhappy with what I was doing. It allowed me to rise up to know that there was something more for me. You are here for something more. You are here for something more. Can I have you all say that? I am here for something more. I am here for something more. Thank you. I received what I needed that day. And as I walked out of the sanctuary and I skipped down the road. I skipped down the road. I don't know if you remember skipping as a child. People don't usually skip anymore. They once they get past a certain age. But I skipped and it felt exhilarating. Because I had the answer. And the answer that I received was, I've got you. And there is more for you. And I've got you. And don't worry about this here. Because this is just a stepping stone to what I have in store for you. So it was not much longer after that day that I turned in my papers. And I retired from the state of California after 37 years.
Oh, wow.
I do have to say that I felt a little scared because I didn't know how any of this was going to come out. I didn't know how any of this was going to play out, and I had no idea how this was going to materialize. But isn't that always the case? Isn't that always the case? God provides you, Spirit, or whomever you see as a higher power in your life, provides you with a message, and the message is, I've got you. You are my child. And because of that, you are taken care of always. Amen. So when I think of rising up, when I think of glowing up, when I think of the Heavenly Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and God's presence within, telling me, I've got you. You are my child. And because of that, everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Yes. I see this time we're in as an opportunity, even a turning point that we are experiencing in our lives right now with the current situation of what is happening in the world, as an opportunity for us to look deep within ourselves and hear that God presence within us, telling us, I've got you. We're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And we will get through this. And we will get through this together. Yes. And on the other side of this will be a blessing. We don't know what that blessing is, but we know it will be a blessing. So right now, I want you to think about your life. And I want you to think about your experiences. What has brought you joy in your experiences? What has allowed you to rise up? What has allowed you to glow up? What has been the ultimate glow up in your life? Because when you really take a look at it, we as metaphysicians, we as new thought scientists, we as religious scientists, we don't just sit and expect something to happen. No. We treat and move our feet. We treat, which is prayer, and we move our feet. And when we treat and move our feet, sometimes we don't even know where our 2 feet are taking us. But we know that we are going forward. And that is always a blessing. Am I correct? Yes. That is always a blessing. I want you to take this moment today to allow yourself to think about something very dear to you. Let's just take a moment, if you feel comfortable, to close your eyes. And for those of you online, if you are comfortable to do the same, please. And I want you, with your mind's eye, the eye of faith, the inner eye of faith, see yourself filled with an amazing aura of excitement and positiveness. You are glowing. You are glowing from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. You are shining out into this atmosphere, your experience of glowing up. Because you have decided to take responsibility for your life. And by doing that, you are saying, I will be successful. I will be a blessing. I will make a difference. I am the ultimate glow up. Yes, you are the ultimate glow up. You can open your eyes now. Thank you. I want you to think about who you are. Because you are an amazing, magnificent expression of God's. You are making life for yourself at this moment, at this exact moment, a blessing. Because you are allowing yourself to see something even greater within yourself. And when you see something even greater for yourself, it is not hard to see something even greater for someone else. Use this amazing glowing power that you have. Use this amazing positiveness that you feel for yourself, and then share that with another. And allow them to know that they too can be magnificent. They too can be an overcomer. They too can rise up and be that ultimate glow up in their lives. They too can be a blessing. Yes, they too. We all can be a blessing. Yes. So I want you to know that with prayer, meditation, journaling, and sacred listening, we are going to be all right. We are going to be all right because in the famous words of our founder, Ernest Holmes, all the power of the universe is with you. Feel it, know it, and then act as though it were true. And in the famous words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., if you can't fly, then run. And if you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Yes. And lastly, the famous words of Howard Thurman. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is more people who come alive. Yes. Each of these individuals saw nothing but positiveness to get them through and get them out of any situation. Yes, there will be trials, but there will be celebrations. There will be embracements of love, of good. There will be love and laughter, and there will be a glowing up of your life as you allow a glowing up in the lives of others. So this Sunday morning, if you remember anything from what I have said today, I want you to remember how amazing you are. I want you to remember what a blessing you are. I want you to remember what an overcomer you are. And I want you to remember what that ultimate glow up looks like. Because when you look in the mirror, that ultimate glow up is you. You are the ultimate glow up. God bless you. And so it is.
And so it is.
Let's seal this with a prayer. I recognize that God is love. God is the amazing embracement of love that surrounds me each and every day. In front of me, behind me, beside me, God is love. And I recognize that God affords us the ultimate glow up to shine our light out into this world and to let people see that light and allow them to shine their light out as well. And I realize that today's service touched someone. Someone feels a need to be reminded of who they are and what they are. And that is the ultimate glow up. So I just give great thanks to God. I give great thanks for this amazing opportunity we have today to know who we are. Yes. And as I release this prayer into the universal law of mind, knowing that it is good, knowing that it is blessed, knowing that it is fortified, knowing that it is all that it was meant to be, I release, I let go, and I let God. And so it is.
So it is.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. Really good. Yes. I missed that.
You can make a miracle. So can I. We can make a miracle. That was awesome. And the talk was awesome. Thank you again, Jerry. Thank you so much for taking us to that place of power. Yeah. Yep, I'm seeing a lot of celebration back there. You're not seeing it, you're hearing it, but I'm just saying there's some visuals as well. Just so you know. We are offering you an opportunity to give to the Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living. Giving financially, we give in a lot of ways, right? We contribute our service, we contribute our love, we contribute our prayer. Giving financially is a very specific thing. For example, when we're breathing, right, we need to breathe air. So we give air out, we breathe air in. We want money to come in, we breathe money out. You know, the things that you put out into the universe, the love that we put out, the knowing that we put out comes back to us multiplied many times over. Always. It is the rule, it is the law, it's just how it works. So anyway, on that, giving financially is a sacred service, and when we give, we activate and increase our own flow of good. So this spiritual practice gets easier and more abundant as you notice the increase in your abundant life. And giving to where you are fed spiritually, very specifically, feeds you spiritually. It not only supports the Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living or your place of sacred, where you get nurtured, it has this magnificent effect of increasing your sort of inner prosperity and this, our growth, our evolution, right? And we appreciate your support. Abundance affirmation. Join me in saying this. In consciousness of abundance, I give freely, knowing that I am freely given to. And then y'all can sing I Am So Blessed if you want. I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. Thank you all. As previously mentioned, there will be a town hall meeting facilitated by our board president, Max, on October 19th, immediately after service. That is in 2 weeks, which is a good thing because next week I can't come. So, since it's all about me, isn't it? Oh, sorry.
It's all about all of us.
Okay, and I'm handing this over to Ruth because it looks like she'd like to say something.
Actually, I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood that this was happening on the 19th. This is our opportunity to talk together as a community, and especially anybody that has been here for the last 10 years, to be a part of closing this chapter and seeing what else is possible. Just like Jerry was telling us, there's more that is possible. So we need to be together to do that. So please do that. And then I also wanted to tell you, you brought up Gourmets for God, which is totally cool. I'm so glad to hear the last couple of Gourmets for God went so well. There is one more happening next Saturday. And so those of you who are on that list, go to the Mellow Music and Margaritas. Please make sure that we know you're coming so we have enough of everything. But I did want to let you know we had started a round 2, but we're going to hold off on round 2 because none of that is supposed to happen until after the first of the year. So we're going to wait and do bidding on that later after we know what it is we're going to do in the center and how we're going to organize that. And so we'll hold off on the round 2 of Gourmets for God. We're still holding to those wonderful events that were there, but we'll decide what we're going to do with that later. Okay? Beautiful.
Thank you. And again, those of us who want to are talking after service, but this is because there's so much energy around, what comes next, and so it's not to preempt the 19th in any way. This is just more of the, let's put our initial ideas together, see where we're at. So it's in support. Yeah. Youth and Family Ministry. We give thanks for our teachers of the next gen. Do we have youth here today?
They're not there.
They're just, that's what I thought, they're like still at it. So anyway, we love them, we welcome them, we cherish them, and youth is part of the energy of who and what we are. So. And now this affirmation is a gift to you, a gift to ourselves. Again, join with me in saying, I am the ultimate glow up from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. And so it is. Closing song. And stay after for cake and conversation.
You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest. You're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love. You're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug. You're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun. You're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter. You're my friend till the end, you're my dreams, you're my father. You're the ants on the ground, the miracles that surround. I'm feeling it all around, the heavens feeling the cloud. You're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow. You're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss. The gift to realize that everything is a gift.
All that I see, all that I get, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all. Grateful for it.
You're the blessings every time I try to count. You're the lessons that I learn every time I turn around. You're the water when I'm burned every time I think I found everything I'm looking for. You're the sign saying stop to take a bow and keep moving forward and start looking towards your heart. It'll open all the doors and only then you'll start to hear the world singing chorus with your mind and heart. Aligned in purpose, everything will feel gorgeous.
All that I see, all that I feel, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all.
Every day I sit and pray 'cause what I have is more than I deserve or could ever imagine. How do I get back to all of this magic and spread the love so everybody can have it? Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if I got a family or if I'm all alone. Bad things happen, I can just complain and moan. But there's a million things that I can be grateful for.
So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart, and my gratitude goes out to everything near and far. All that I am, all that I see,
Everything I hope and
all
everything I
that I
dream,
feel,
everything I feel and everything I have. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I have and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I have. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. Everything I am and all that I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I have. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I have. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize that everything is a gift.
I'm grateful for it all. Please stand for the benediction and circle the room in prayer hands position. holding the center of light, the chalice of beauty that is this sanctuary, that is the Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living. In the knowing of good and of wholeness, we go forth. There is a power for good in the universe, and we can use it. You can use it. I can use it. It is all that is happening right here and right now for SCSL, for ourselves and each other, for our families and anything our families may be experiencing, and the love and support that we give them as we stand strong in our faith and our truth, and for our world and what looks like divisiveness, as we are the wholeness and we stand in wholeness right here and right now, every single one of us, for SCSL and for the world. This is the truth. I give thanks for answered prayer. I give thanks, and I release this completely into the law that knows the yes, says the yes, and is the yes. It is done, and so it is.
So it is.